What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Talk Trash podcast, a place where we talk about sports, news, culture, entertainment, and basically anything else we feel like talking about. I'm your host and your worst best friend, Ramboss Terrible, and the man to my right, you see, is the man whose penis is balls, Mike Ehle. What's going on, Mike? How you doing?
Well, first off, I'm tired of pissing on my balls. But other than that, man, I had a good week. How was your week?
I can't complain. My week's been pretty good. Not bad.
What you want to talk about today?
All right. So first things first, on the agenda, we got some sports news. Actually, it's kind of a little obscure thing, but it's actually chess news. I see you have a chessboard there. I'm assuming that means you're a chess grandmaster.
I used to be. Actually retired, you know?
You're retired chess? All right, so your boy...
This is from Vietnam, and it used to be my dad, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's
older
legit.
than me.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's honestly pretty goddamn cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty
cool.
Cool. I got a cool chess set too. I bought it in like Hong Kong or something. They're like little marble or fake. I don't know if it's marble. They said it was marble. I'm pretty sure it's probably not. It's just some bullshit stone.
No, tell everybody it's ivory, man, from them elephants.
Yeah, I gotta
have a good backstory.
That's what I meant. It's ivory. I got an ivory fucking chess set. Anyway, so chess news. Let's see. Is chess grandmaster Hans Niemann is suing Magnus Carlsen for $100 million. That sounds fucking ridiculous if you ask me, but let me give you the little backstory as to what the hell's going on.
$100 million, even for $100 million for chess, that's
it's pushing it, isn't it?
How much money do you guys make?
Not that much, but here's the thing. So Magnus Carlsen is actually the number one chess player in the world. He's been the number one chess player for a really long time. And basically this other dude, Hans Niemann, is like 19 years old or 20 years old. He's an American player, and he is suing Magnus because Magnus is accusing him of cheating. Basically what happened is Magnus was playing Hans, and Magnus lost. And not only did he lose, he got his ass fucking whooped, right? Like destroyed. And this is the number one player in the world. Lost to some kid who was like, he's like number 40 in the world or something like that. And the thing is, that just doesn't happen in chess. Like, there's not really upsets and shit like that. Like, if you're number one, like, he was on a 53-game winning streak when he lost to this kid.
Maybe you watched the video, you know? Maybe he's doing this new shit where he watched the video and studied the tape.
I mean, I guess. But the thing is, obviously, Hans was upset because he was like, I didn't fucking cheat, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And Magnus is like, yo, this dude definitely cheated. Like, no bullshit. But the thing is, like, how do you cheat at chess?
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you cheat? That was going to be my question.
So here's the thing. People are saying, and all this is allegedly, right? Alleged. People were saying that he could have had like a vibrating like puck or vibrating little thing like in his foot, in his shoe. Some people are saying he might have had a butt plug that was vibrating.
Keister, is that what it's called? Keister? When you
I don't even know.
Prison term, Keister.
Is that what it's called? Well, he could have had this thing up his ass. But then people were asking like, well, how would you even cheat at chess? Like, you know, there's so many pieces and so many different options. And the thing is, when you're at their level, like, you don't really need to be told like what to do. You just need to know if there's a good move to be done. Yeah. Right? So if it vibrates once, it just means, okay, there's no, like, you made the best move you could have, right? But if it vibrates twice, it could mean you're missing something. Look harder, you know? So basically it just means, like, this dude, Hans, could have just had something vibrating in his ass telling him, hey, look harder at the board. There is a better move.
Yeah, but I mean, is it somebody from the sidelines?
Exactly, like somebody watching or something like that. Yeah. So... that's what's going on. And basically Hans is saying like, I didn't fucking cheat. And Magnus owns like his own like chess company basically, where he teaches chess and stuff like that. He's worth quite a bit of money. And so Hans is suing him for $100 million. I think the $100 million kind of thing is like some bullshit, like just random ass number he made. Just like,
just a front.
Just sounds a lot.
Yeah. He just wants to win the damn thing.
Yeah, something, you know, like he can settle on something. Because he's a 19-year-old fucking kid. Even if he settles with Magnus for fucking, you know, $20 million, like, he walked away with $20 million, and he never has to play chess again, you know? Yeah. He never has to shove a fucking thing up his butt, like, from ever, you know? He's done with it.
Damn, smart investment.
Exactly. But yeah, I thought that was kind of something funny to kind of talk about. Okay. Also in sports news, I wanted to talk about, is Ben Simmons starting to hit his stride with the Nets? What do you have you seen any of the Nets games at all, or heard anything about it?
No, I've lost interest in Ben Simmons when he left LSU.
I can't blame you. He's kind of honestly like he's been fucking useless more or less. But
yeah, but I mean, hopefully he is getting it. That'd be nice if he is getting his stride back.
I mean, the whole reason I brought it up is because over the last couple games, like he had a game where he had like 15 points or something like that, and everybody was like kind of like, okay, who gives a shit, right? But then he had another game where he had 22 points, like a game later or something like that. So people were like, oh, maybe he's starting to come around. I personally, Jesus Christ, I couldn't get that word.
Yeah, that'll happen.
I personally don't think he's like. He's just not worth the money they're paying him, honestly. Like, he's pretty much going to be, like, coming off the bench and shit like that. So, I think he's kind of a waste of space. Hopefully, I'm a Nets fan. I'm pretty sure if you've listened to the past few podcasts, you guys know that by now. I'm hoping for the best, but expecting the worst, because that's just what seems to be happening.
Which you can always expect, at least.
Yeah. So, that was about all I wanted to bring up with Ben Simmons. I do want to ask the audience, whoever's listening, what do you guys think about Ben Simmons? Do you guys think like he's actually going to do anything, or is he just going to keep being a piece of shit? So please let me know. We'd love to hear back from you. And then last piece of sports news real quick. I just wanted to bring up this thing I was reading about a high school senior who was committed to going UF, or was committed to going to UF, the Gators. His name is Marcus Stokes. He had his scholarship revoked because he was rapping, and while he was rapping along to a song. He said the N-word along with the song, and there was a video of it. So the college, revoked his scholarship. So I just wanted to know what you thought about that.
Dang, so it wasn't his song. So when you talked about it, I thought it was his own song, but he was rapping along with another song.
Yeah, he was just rapping to another song, like literally just like any other song. It didn't even specify the song. It just said he was rapping along with a song. And
this is Florida.
This is Florida. Yeah, I'm sure UF is like they're. Exactly. Like, what do you think? The entire locker room has never heard the N-word?
Hernandez and all the home of the thugs.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna take scholarships for this.
It's so dumb. But yeah, what do you think? What do you think? You think it's too much or what?
I think there probably could have been. Yeah, first off, I think it's too much. There could have been a way that Florida could probably shine from it and make it a learning lesson for people. Instead of all of a sudden like, oh no, we're just taking scholarships. We don't condone that here. Make it a learning lesson for people.
Yeah.
If that's what the actual problem is, because if you ask Florida what's the problem, we just don't condone it. I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't know. Man. It's just.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's too.
Florida don't want
much.
that light.
But here's the thing. This is like I understand you say Florida doesn't want like that like spotlight on them,
Yeah.
But the thing is, this is still a huge spotlight on them, for doing this. Like I think that there's people who are gonna say like the kid should have known better and blah blah blah. And then there's definitely going to be people on the other side who are like, this is way too harsh. And I lean towards it way too harsh, honestly. I think kids make mistakes. I think everybody just gets blamed way too harshly nowadays for every mistake in their entire life. Like, come on now. Like, this just seems...
nowadays with all the social media and everything, you just hold it on to somebody nowadays. Like,
yeah.
I think we didn't have it back then.
I know. Could you imagine, like, all the stupid shit that we did as kids? Like,
oh yeah, maybe we just record it.
Yeah, it was all recorded and all streamed and like never disappeared or anything. It's just forever, part of your life.
And then you start doing something positive, then somebody just brings it right back up.
Exactly, and then you're just you're fucked. There's no that's a lose for everybody. Actually, I don't know. I don't know why people do that. Like, that's just me. I don't. I think people make mistakes and people need to move on.
Yeah.
All right, so that was sports. Quick little sports rundown. I got some world news. I got a interesting thing that it's gonna blow your socks off.
I don't know that. It's gonna blow the damn socks off for the dirt bags.
All the fucking dirt bags in the world. All right.
Get a damn excuse.
So, In world news, the world's dirtiest man died only a few months after his first shower in over 60 years. He was 94 years old. So basically, this dude, he was Iranian. He was an Iranian guy who lived in a cement block shack that he made for himself when he was younger. He swore off showering, basically, or bathing himself, because of something happened to him. Yeah, something happened to him when he was young, and he took like a vow to like never clean himself again or some shit. And he didn't. Yeah, he was just afraid of water. But yeah, so he basically swore off water and shit like that. Yeah, he finally took a shower after 60 years, and literally like 2 or 3 months after, he died. So I just wanted to bring that up and be like, what the fuck? Was that like dirt? Like, imagine like just being covered in dirt. The dude was like brown. Like, literally, he was just like covered head to toe. Siri just interrupted me. But yeah, he was just like covered in dirt. And I'm assuming that dirt is probably what was keeping his ass alive, honestly.
Yeah, like a layer of protection, man, from all these diseases flying around.
Have you? It reminded me.
You know, you can filter water through sand and shit.
Exactly. If you would have licked him, you would have died like a poisonous toad, because all that germs are just like stuck on the outside.
But he was protected, man.
Yeah, but he was good. So it reminded me of this episode of The Simpsons I saw a long time ago. And it was about Mr.
The Simpsons new again. Is that what you're telling me? The Simpsons new.
Well, this was a little different, but it was Mr. Burns. You know, it was fucking the really rich dude, right?
Yeah, the boss.
The boss. Yeah, and he's old as shit. And basically, he goes to the doctor, and the doctor's like, "How are you still alive?" You know, because like he was just confused because like basically what was going on is Mr. Burns had every fucking disease like known to man. But the thing was, he was still alive because all those diseases were like trying to come through a door. Like they drew a door, and like all the diseases were just like stuck in the door, so they couldn't get in to kill him. So he was just like, that's why his ass was still alive. So that's what like this episode, dirty man made me think of.
That Family Guy episode where what's called who's the dude? Giggity. What's his name?
Who was that? That's fuck, not Boom. That's not even the right show. I was about to say Boom. Yeah, that's King of the Hill.
That's King of the Hill. Close enough.
The giggity guy.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm curious. I forgot what his name is. I'm gonna look it up. Giggity.
That's all you gotta search. But yeah, anyways, he had, you know, he was known for all these STDs. He had every damn disease. Whatever. Quagmire. Yeah, yep. We would have never said.
No. I fucking forgot. I like Quagmire.
But yeah, he had every disease, and then it took Peter to fly to like, I think Africa to get a mosquito that was carrying something. It wasn't a West Nile or nothing, but just grabbed it back and came back, put that jar on him. He swole up and died, and just we got him.
Yep.
Yeah, he had to bury all those diseases.
The fucking Quagmire. Yo, Quagmire is so funny in that show. Like, I remember there was an episode where he just like disappears into his house for like days, or no, I think it's honestly like weeks or something, or months, and then he comes out and one of his arms is just fucking jacked.
Yeah, he just learned. He just found out about
porn, online porn,
online.
And there's like
I'm just gonna go to the mailbox.
Exactly, his arm was fucking ripped. That should crack me up. All right, let's see what else we got. So yeah, he died. He was 94.
I would say old age, but dang, I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, it could just be a coincidence. He was fucking like 94 is old. And the thing is, like, this dude, all the other shit it said in the article was like he smoked some. There was like some rodent that he would capture and then like use their intestines and like take out their poop basically from like their colon and stuff and like smoke it. And he had like pipes full of this like rodent poop.
Well, hell, that's the problem. He got a hold of a bad rodent.
Yeah, I know. He could have lived to be fucking 130 if he stopped. He smoked the right rodents.
Exactly. That rodent got a hold of. He got a bad trip. That's all.
Right. But yeah, no, this dude was. It was kind of crazy. This shit, like, and he would eat like roadkill and like, but the thing is, at the same time, dude's fucking 94. Like, he was doing something right.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of them old folks, you ask what they do. A lot of them say Mountain Dew.
Yeah, there was a woman like that. There was a woman who talked about that shit with like
or Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, yeah, it was Dr. Pepper. Yeah, she was like, they were like, what do you do to stay healthy? She was like, I have a Dr. Pepper like every day. Or some shit. And she was like fucking 100 years old. All right, next in world news. World Cup is going on in Qatar. No one gives a fuck. All right. Next up, man finds. Yeah, I don't give two shits about it. All right, man found $4.7 million check for the Haribo company that makes the gummy bears.
The
right?
best gummy bears, the golden bears are called. Yes.
I don't know about the best. Ugh.
Man,
that's a hit or miss for me. I
that's
can't
another
fucking.
topic.
That thing fucking fucks me up.
We need to take a vote. We need to take a vote. How do you be surprised?
All right, here we'll ask the audience. So whoever's listening, what do you think is the best gummy bear if there is one? And tell me why it isn't Haribo, because they're fucking terrible. All right. So anyway, the dude found a $4 million check for that company, right? And he returned it to them. He gave it back to them. And they rewarded him by just giving him a couple of fucking like bags of gummy bears. $4.7 million returned to them, and they gave him a couple of bags of gummy bears. Right?
That's that's disrespect.
That's some fucking horse caca. I'd be mad as hell. But honestly, like those Haribo gummy bears, like they give people fucking diarrhea and shit like that. I don't fuck with them. Mm-hmm. Can't do it.
Clean the system.
Yo, they clean your fucking system.
They work out your jaw too, though.
Dude,
it reaches hard, and I like it.
Dude, there was a fucking. All right, I'm gonna give you a little personal reason why I don't like this Haribo shit, right? So it was a couple years ago. I was sitting in one of my classes, right? Yeah. And my stomach was fine for the most part. We had to take a test, and I had bought some of these Haribo gummy bears before, I was just chilling, right? And I ate them. Sitting there waiting for this test to start, my stomach started fucking grumbling. It was like I was like, oh fuck. Next thing I know, middle of the fucking test, and you can't just get up and leave, right? I just fucking Charlied out on the chest, boop 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 boop, and fucking dipped out because those fucking gummy bears, those little Satan fucking bears, fucked my stomach. So
you never give them a chance after that?
Nope. Don't fuck with them anymore. Because, but honestly, I still passed the test, so I don't know how the fuck that happened.
See, because the Haribo gummy bears.
Yeah, but I can't fucking do them. So, guys, whoever's listening, please let us know what your favorite gummy bear is. All right, let's go to entertainment media. Let's see what we got on this. Avatar 2 is coming out, The Way of the Water, right? Comes out on December 16th. And I wanted to bring up that James Cameron, who's the director, has the number 1 and 3 highest grossing movies of all time with Avatar 1 and then Titanic. That's fucking crazy.
Man, I have to be honest. I never seen none of the Avatars.
Oh, you didn't see the first one? Dude, they're so good.
And that's what I told my dad. Because we saw the preview.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I've never seen the first. I said something about blue people. Well, guess what? I want to go watch this weekend, but we'll talk about that later. But I was like, it's just something about that blue anime people. I just couldn't really get into.
Not about it. Dude, I fucking love Avatar 1.
Maybe I'll sit down this weekend and watch it. After I'm going to get some advice from my son. I always go to my son for entertainment advice. So
I would watch it, honestly. If you're going to see Avatar 2, you should probably see Avatar 1. Otherwise, you're not really going to understand, like, why the fuck is this one blue guy so different than the rest of these fucking blue guys? Yeah. I mean, I forgot what they're called. A Navi? I think they're called, right? Navi?
Huh?
I'm trying to remember. I think they're called a Navi, like the Navi people. Like that's the blue people. And the planet they're on is called Pandora. And they're, honestly, dude, it's kind of cheesy. Like the first one, they're looking for an element called unobtainium.
Because it's unattainable.
What a fucking stupid ass name. This is called unobtainium. I can't have it. Like, it's so fucking stupid. But yeah, so that was it's honestly a good movie. A lot of people say it's like Dancing with Wolves in fucking space with blue people.
Really?
But the reason I liked Avatar 1 was because at the time there was no visual effects as good as that movie. Like when
that's what it was known for. Yeah, that's what it was known for.
Yeah, and like I remember they were saying like James Cameron was like putting it off from making it for something like 10 years or something because the technology just wasn't where he wanted it to be. So he was waiting for technology to catch up to like his vision, so he could make the movie the way he wanted to. And the thing is, like, honestly, I saw Avatar in theaters, like the first one, because they had a re-release of it recently, and
Yeah, they did.
yeah, the shit was like still to this day, like still really really good graphics, and I'm really curious how the second one is going to improve upon the first, because even watching the first one, I'm like, I don't know how they can make this better. You know, it still holds up, and it's been fucking over 10 years now. Since that other Avatar, I think it's been like 15 years actually since the first Avatar. It's been a long ass time.
Check it out, man. Ain't a love story or nothing.
It's kind of a love story. It's a love story. It's I don't know about protecting your people. Oh yeah, man, they get down. Them blue folks, they know what's up. You should know your penis is balls.
Man, fucking seen the Smurfs and they only had one female Smurf.
Yeah, she was busy Smurf.
She was made. Did you know that?
She was what?
She was made by Gargamel.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So why did Gargamel make her?
I think he made her to lure them back to his castle, wherever he lived at.
He wanted them to fucking run train. What the hell? That's a lot. That's a lot more.
Yeah, but I think she was made by.
I didn't know that, but that changes everything.
Yeah,
so wait, why did she defect from Gargamel then, or what happened? The power of the Smurf love, fucking.
I think Papa Smurf had something to do with it.
He gave her that fucking. He showed her why he was called Papa Smurf. He said, "Call me Daddy, baby."
He got a red hat and everything. And my fucking condoms on their head.
You gonna call me Daddy? Daddy Smurf. All right. Let's see. Not to change the topic to something so sad. But the green/white original Power Ranger, Jason David Frank, died by suicide allegedly at the age of 49. So I don't know if you watched Power Rangers. I think you're a little older than I am, so probably not, honestly, because I watched it as a kid. So you would have been like a teenager, I think. So you probably weren't that.
I was. I was Voltron.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're behind.
Yeah, I didn't give really Power Rangers a chance, really.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. If I was a teenager, I wouldn't give a fuck about Power Rangers. Yeah. But I grew up with this guy, and he was pretty much my favorite Power Ranger. Like, I thought he was badass.
I think he was a lot of people's favorite.
Well, the thing is, like, I still remember when he was like a bad guy at first, and he was just beating the shit out of the Power Rangers. Yeah. And I was like, this dude's a fucking man. So I always just thought he was really cool because he would just beat the shit out of the other Power Rangers. So I always
what he's trying to do here.
That's like, I understood. It was like, these motherfuckers they're not playing right. He's like, so I'm gonna let them know who's boss. But yeah, man, he fucking suicide. That's sad. I think he had a couple kids he left behind. But I mean, his kids are older. They're in their 20s and stuff. But it still sucks anytime someone decides that life's not worth living anymore. That's pretty sad, especially because like he was loved by a lot of people. Like, if he was at like a Comic-Con or something like that and I was there, I would definitely wait in line to get an autograph. Yeah. Like, I think that would be really cool. But I mean, I
wonder why like people, like, especially with that high stature, they know they can't go get help. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know, man. Everybody has a different I don't know, their mental state is different. Yeah, exactly. And we don't know what his reasoning was or anything like that, like why he did it. I don't know. Everything would just be speculation, so there's no point in even really guessing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, I just think it's really sad that he felt that he couldn't get some help, and that this was the only, this was his best option. It's kind of shitty. And then, all right, so let's change topic a little bit into something a little less upsetting. So, Mike, you finally saw Black Panther.
Yeah, I did.
Right?
My daughter went to go watch it first, and
did she like it?
Well, not Black Panther 2.
Yeah, Black Panther 2.
I finally saw Black Panther. Like, God, I've been up for years.
How do you like Killmonger? No, but what'd you think of Black Panther 2? How'd you like it, or didn't like it?
I mean, to me, I didn't know that's where the storyline was going.
Yeah.
Like, before we gotta let everybody know, this might be a spoiler alert because.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a good point. So heads up, if you haven't seen Black Panther 2, you might want to just skip this part, because there probably will be some accidental spoilers, but it's not really an accident. Like, we were going to talk about this shit, so just go on to the next section if you haven't seen the shit.
It might be like another 4 minutes or something.
Yeah, just skip ahead a little bit. So yeah, you said your daughter saw it and she liked it, right?
Yeah, she liked it, and then you hit me up talking about, hey man, go check it out, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out, and I went there by myself.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed that movie. Like I said, I did not know that's where the storyline's going. I just thought it'd be like another fighting action type hero movie, but no, it's actually, to me, it had a pretty good storyline to it.
Yeah, I like the storyline also.
Yeah, which, what's it called, the main villain. I'm just looking. Somebody's driving by.
Yeah,
the main villain.
Namor. I think his name was Namora.
Which he wasn't even really a villain. He just had his little beliefs and everything like that. And I knew blue people.
Yeah, and more blue people. These fucking Navi guys. Goddamn Avatar people.
Go check out this Avatar thing. I think it's a sign.
Yeah, I actually said the same thing. I was like, this fucking blue. I was like, I liked it that they were blue. But I was like, I think it's a little too close time frame wise for when Avatar's coming out. It says blue people in the ocean, and then you got blue people in the ocean again in Avatar 2.
What I didn't like about him was his hummingbird effect. Like when he first made himself when he went to Wakanda.
Yeah.
When he went there, I was like, man, really? That's how you come in? You just fly?
Oh yeah. Honestly, that was kind of fucking. I wasn't too impressed with that aspect of him. Like his stupid fucking wings on his ankles. I thought that was like, that is dumb as fuck. There was a couple costume designs that I didn't like in the movie. Like I didn't like the girl's fucking Iron Man suit. The blue suit was the fucking dumbest looking suit I've ever seen.
It looked like when they first came out with Sonic, and they're like, man, what are we gonna do with this whole outfit? Hey, give it here, we'll do something with it.
Exactly. It looks so fucking dumb. I was like, who okayed this fucking design? And then the wings on the guy's feet I thought were stupid as shit too.
Yeah.
But I actually really liked his basically like his reasoning behind doing what he was doing, Like there was so much overlap between, the Wakandan people and then Namor's people, except the only real difference was how he wanted to take on the outside world, Yeah,
but that like you said, it because people are starting to find out about him. That's why.
Right, and they were completely isolated
until people found out, and then he already knows when people find out about him, they're gonna want to exploit him and stuff like that. He wasn't about that life.
Yeah, exactly. He wanted to, so he was like, let's just go on the offensive before they realize, what the fuck we can do to them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's very understandable. He's a very sympathetic villain, and I just tend to like villains like that you can understand. They're not just evil for the sake of being evil. They're not fucking, what is his name? Gilgamesh or Gargamel or whatever the fuck his name is. They're not just Gargamel from the fucking Smurfs, just evil for no reason.
He wants genocide. That's what he wants.
He just, exactly, he wants Smurf genocide.
Thanos didn't even want genocide,
No, Thanos was trying to save half the population, I believe. That was his thing. He was like, we can't fucking keep using all these resources for so many people. He's like, you know what? Half these motherfuckers got to go. And you know what? When he did it, when he was talking about it, I was like, yeah, you know what? Half these motherfuckers. And I looked around Florida, where I live. I looked around. I was like, you're right. Half these motherfuckers got to go.
3/4 of Florida.
Florida's got its issues. Florida man for a reason. But yeah, no, I was like, yeah, no, I completely understood. But I like the villains who actually have a reason for doing what they're doing, and it makes sense. Like any villain who's just like, I'm just fucking evil because I was born evil and I fucking just whatever. That shit's dumb as hell.
I'm a bad guy.
Yeah, I'm evil because I'm bad. Exactly. Like, I don't like that shit. Unless it was Gru. You seen Gru from Despicable Me? Yeah. I like him as his evil is amazing. I like him a lot. He's evil just for the sake of being fucking evil.
He's getting better,
Yeah, but I enjoyed Black Panther too. I also liked how they tied in Chadwick Boseman's like memorial, basically.
Oh yeah, at the beginning.
Yeah,
and they did it kind of towards the middle, I think too.
They did it a couple times.
Yeah.
They did it a few times throughout the movie, and every time it just fucking like it hit me hard. Like honestly, like the one at the end. Really like hit me. I was like, oh man, this is fucking like this.
So the beginning one, the one at the very beginning, because when the Marvel little title,
the logo,
comes,
yeah,
they always play music, but it was a moment of silence, and I was like, okay, I respect that.
I like that too. I noticed that too, that there was no music because they usually play like.
That's one thing I like. I like to hear what song selections they pick.
Yeah.
Beginning of their movie.
Yeah, Marvel's got really good music choices usually.
Yeah,
in a lot of their stuff.
It's a lot of old school music.
Yeah. Yeah, older, usually like 80s and 70s, shit like that. But anyway,
Yeah.
I thought that memorial was pretty good. All right, so Black Panther, I would say go watch it if you haven't seen it. Hopefully we didn't give away too much, but I definitely recommend it. I would say, I think Black Panther personally has some of like the best bad guys just in like the Marvel universe, because of like Killmonger was fucking amazing, and then Namora was goddamn amazing too. Other than his stupid fucking winged feet thing, he was great. Like he's a really cool fucking character.
That and his weakness. I was like, man, they could have done something else with his weakness.
Well, actually, yeah, his weakness was fucking kind of stupid too. All right, so maybe the character himself is kind of fucking dumb, but his reasoning is good.
That weakness, I was like, well, this guy's easy to defeat if you think about it.
Yeah, you just gotta. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to. We don't want to say what his weakness is. All right, that's giving away a lot. But it's fucking stupid. Let's put it that way. It's really dumb. But yeah, other than that, it's a good movie. Actually, what's her name? Angela Bassett, I think it is her name. The queen of Wakanda.
Oh yeah, man.
Right, dude, that speech, right?
Yeah.
She has a speech, because of something that happens. But honestly, like, I genuinely would be surprised if she doesn't get nominated for like, best supporting actress or something like that. Like, she's fucking amazing. This speech just like fucking blew me away. Like, I felt like I was getting yelled at by my mom, like in the theater, and I was just like, oh fuck,
felt bad.
Yeah, I felt bad, like legitimately felt bad. So yeah, just be ready for that.
Yeah, if you don't have no other reason, man, just go watch it for what's his name, M'Baku. He's the one.
Oh, M'Baku, the leader of the Jabari tribe.
Yeah, that's my man. He's the one.
Yeah, he's a good character. I like M'Baku because he's not just like comedic relief. He's funny, but he's necessary. He's not like fucking Jar Jar Binks or some shit. Like.
Ain't just a hood order, man.
Yeah, just fucking.
He has a reason for being there.
Yeah, and he does push the dialogue and the whole thing.
He has a reason.
Yeah, no, like I said, he's a good character. I'm glad they kept him, and I really like the actor they have for him. Also, he plays that part really well.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, and then what is the girl's name? What was her name? Lupita Nyong'o, who plays Nakia. Her, the one I'm talking about, the like spy girl.
The one that was in Haiti?
Yes. The one who's in her. Dude,
yeah,
I'm absolutely in love with her.
Yeah.
Like, I love that girl. Yeah, she is stupid fine. All right. Anyway, now that we all know that I love her, let's go to we have some quick gaming news. So, World of Warcraft, Dragonflight, comes out November 28th. I know you don't give two fucks about this game at all.
I support you. Support you. So it comes out, huh?
Yep, it's coming out.
That's awesome.
It's yeah. If for anybody who doesn't know, Mike doesn't give doesn't give a flying fuck about this game at all. I, however, have been playing this game since honestly probably 2005 or so, maybe.
Got a scholarship for it, man.
Yeah, I should have. Dude, I remember the first time I was in college before I fucking failed out the first time. Probably because of World of Warcraft.
I think you told me that.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. All right, guys, welcome back to the podcast. Mike's done pissing on his balls, and we are going to get back into gaming news, where we are going to talk about we're going to talk about the greatest game of all time. World of Warcraft, Dragonflight, coming back out. November 28th. I played this game on and off since about 2005. And, yeah, the new version's coming out. The newest edition, I guess. It's kind of, if you don't follow along, this version is literally just like dragons versus dragons and shit. So, I mean, if you're not into like that fantasy type game, you might not like Warcraft. But if you like fantasy games where you can be an orc or you can be a fucking...
Does it have a storyline or
dwarf? Dude, the storyline is crazy long. Like, and
there's just roam around. Man.
That's also what you do. Just looking for shit to do. So let me explain this game and why you're missing out, Mike. So the whole game.
Plays it. Don't get me wrong, my son plays it. So
your son's a cool guy.
Yeah,
he's the coolest.
He ain't got no scholarship yet, but
maybe one day. So basically, the game goes like this: you walk up to a guy, and he's got a quest for you, right? And he says, "Hey, man, I got a question. Can you do me a favor?"
I don't know, man. I don't know.
And they're always sketchy.
No,
But
you love it.
he says, "Hey, I
Everybody's
need you to do me. Yeah, I need you to do me a favor, bro. I need you to go over there and get me this many of that thing, and then bring it back to me, and I'll give you this." And you do that about fucking 10,000 times throughout the game. That's it. Some guy just sends you to get some shit, and you bring it back to him. Or go kill so many of this thing, and you come back. You're a fucking mass murderer in this game. You kill so many things. Like, it's fucking amazing. Like, I love the game, honestly. In all seriousness, it's a really good game. The company itself has had a lot of fucking trouble these past few years.
Really?
Yeah, oh, dude, yeah, they were fucking tanking. Their last...
No surprise.
I mean, dude, it was pretty bad. Like, they just had like a really shitty like workplace culture where like people were fucking like harassing the women and shit like that, and like
oh shit,
it was and it was like being hidden by like the higher ups and shit. And like a ton of people got fired, a ton of people quit because they didn't want to get fired. Some people just retired and shit and took their fucking fat ass bonuses and just were like, I'm getting out of here while I still fucking can.
Before the shit sinks.
Yeah, exactly. But they were kind of able to recover from it a little bit. And like I said, the new one's coming out on the 28th of November. So if you're into Warcraft,
what's the gap between the games?
What's the gap? What do you mean? Like how long it's been?
Yeah, how long? Yeah, since
it's usually about 3 years or so between every version that comes out. Yeah. So the last one was called like Shadowlands, which was a hot pile of fucking dog shit. Honestly, like that game, that shit was fucking terrible, dude. Like it was so bad. But at that time, like Blizzard, the company that owns it's Blizzard Activision, right? Yeah. So back in the day, Blizzard was just Blizzard by itself, right? But once Activision fucking jumped in and basically kind of bought Blizzard and became like the parent company, they fucking they just kind of lost their way. Blizzard lost its way. It used to be very like gamer oriented, like what would the gamer like, you know, like what is gonna be best for the gamer. But then when Activision came in, it's like, how do we make more money? Like, that's basically what happened, is how do we fucking get our pockets bigger?
Need more money.
Yeah. And the thing is, the people who were making decisions about the game itself were the same people who were like, how do we make more money? So the people who were playing the game were like, this is fucking dog shit now. You know, like what the fuck is going on here? So yeah, I'm just glad it's you know, the company itself is seeming to come around now. They hired a bunch of fucking like new engineers and shit like that. Actually, their staffing is getting up to speed to where it should be, or to where it should be. And a lot of people who have been playing like Dragonflight beta, so like the people who are testing it are saying that they really, really like it. So I'm hoping for the best, and we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So yeah, World of Warcraft, best game of all time. And if you don't think so, you're wrong.
First off.
And then, all right.
I don't know, man, I played Red Dead Redemption. Now that's the game.
Red Dead Redemption's fun. Don't get me, but that's
I
not.
Don't play it
that's a little
online.
different.
I don't play it on.
Yeah. No, if you don't play online. Yeah. I know you like Red Dead. Yeah. And everybody knows that I like the Nets.
Yeah. Now that we got that out of the way.
Now that that's out of the way. So yeah, Thanksgiving's coming up, right? Yeah. Am I wrong? No? Yes, maybe.
Yeah, Thursday.
Thursday, yeah, Thursday. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? You got making a turkey or anything?
I always go to my parents' house.
Oh, okay.
And I always eat their food. But so what happened this year is my kids are going to Houston with their mother to go down because her sister lives down there. So they're going to do Thanksgiving there. Then they're going to come back here Friday. Friday night, we're doing dinner Friday night at my parents' house.
Nice. That sounds good. Yeah. I'm going to my cousin's house. So
where?
Here in Orlando.
There in Florida? Okay. There in Florida?
Yeah, I'm not going far. I literally live like maybe 30 minutes away. So it's not bad at all.
Yeah, but my it's just so funny because like my mom, I don't think my mom knows I was in the military.
Where was she for 20 years?
I don't know, because it was funny. Like we were over there eating one time, and it was just me. I forgot what holiday it was. But I know it was last year. It might have been Thanksgiving. But what's it called? Because she's like, man, it's the first time that we're not together for the holidays. And I was like, my dad looked at her like she was crazy too. And I was like, I don't know, Mom. I was like, I think I missed a couple, especially when I was stationed in Japan. She's like, what? I was like, yeah, I was in the Navy for 20 years.
She's gonna be like, we're Japanese.
Yeah. I was like, I swear we missed some holiday.
Yeah, no shit.
She just remembers good times, I guess.
That must be the fucking life.
Yeah.
Oh man, just perpetual bliss.
Yeah, but yeah, she's really like always all about family. So
yeah.
But yeah, when she said that, I was like, whoa, Mom, I guess you don't know me that well.
She's just, yep, that's pretty funny though. That's cool. Well, I'm glad. I hope you guys have a good time. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. It sucks that I might go over there. I might just go over there Thursday. Like I said, my kids are going down to Houston, so I might just go Thursday, just hang out. I hang out with my folks every Sunday. So I might.
Oh, they live close to you.
Huh?
They live close to you then.
Yeah. Well, I bought their house.
Oh shit.
So I bought their house, thinking there because it's just my mom and dad. They're gonna downsize. What they do? They turn around and get a bigger house than mine. I got like a 5-bedroom house.
They were like, we're not letting our son fucking outdo us.
Yeah. And then I looked at my dad. I said, why did you do that? Because I was like, I try to get you out of debt and stuff like that. Why'd you do that? He's just like, I don't plan on paying it off. I'm like, well, shit, thanks. Well,
that's all.
I mean, my brother are stuck with it when your time's up on this earth.
Well, hopefully they live a long time and have to pay off their goddamn debts themselves. Bastards. Are you going to do anything for Black Friday? You got any plans? Anything you want to buy?
Well, see, now that since I'm going over there Friday night, I was like, man, I haven't done Black Friday in, I don't know, maybe 2006 might have been my last time I did Black Friday. I just really don't like. I look at the paper like, man, there's really nothing I don't need.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way, dude. Like, I don't know what the fuck I want either.
Yeah,
like, I always want to buy something for Black Friday, but every time I do it, I'm just like, what the fuck do I'm like, I have it all. I have everything.
Everything I need, I got it.
I don't need shit. But then every once in a while, I figure it out.
You go out there and let's say, oh man, I'm gonna get me a new TV. Hell, you wait a week and then Cyber Monday.
Yeah,
you get
not even a week. Yeah, you wait fucking 2 days.
Yeah, you get it cheaper on fucking Amazon. So I was like, well, fuck that.
Oh, and that's another one too, like fucking Prime Day or whatever. Another made up fucking holiday. That's fucking amazing.
What are you talking about? Optimus Prime died for us.
He died for our sins.
Ain't no made up holiday. Optimus Prime died for our sins.
But yeah, that fucking holiday's great too. I don't care if it's a fucking made up holiday. So is every other fucking holiday. Other than like people's birthdays.
I celebrate them all.
Yeah, fucking tell me Valentine's Day is not a fake fucking holiday.
Yeah, no, right. But see, I understand that one. That one's always the fucking Sunday after Super Bowl. So I mean, you got
that's why they celebrate.
That's to celebrate the season's over with your spouse. Like you're supposed to. I'm back.
Fucking Valentine's Day. But yeah, no, I was thinking about. I kind of want to buy like a fucking mini fridge. You know, I feel like I would want a mini fridge with like I don't know. I think that'd be a good time to do it.
I had a mini fridge and it got taken over by my granddaughter.
You put your granddaughter in the mini fridge?
Well, no, that's where all the breast milk goes now.
Mike doesn't keep his granddaughter in the mini fridge, guys. That's not what he meant. All right.
That's where breast milk goes now. I'm like, yeah, leave, man. Go mine.
Dude, you have a picture with your granddaughter where she's like, you both are like mean mugging the camera. It is such a good fucking photo. Yeah. Like, I love that shit. I saw it like yesterday or the day before or something, and I was like, I gotta talk. Like, this shit was fucking legit. Dude, honestly, it's one of the best pictures I've seen, like, with just like grandkid, you know? Yeah. I was like, that shit is great. And you know how people like nowadays do like those reenactment photos? Like when they were kids? I would love to see that picture when you're old and she's grown up and you take that same picture again.
You when I'm old, man. That makes me feel.
Well, you're not old.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you realize.
Yeah. We got the.
Most people don't realize that shit.
I know, it's because of the gray hair.
Yeah.
I got the gray hair too. Look at this fucking shit. Oh, poof. Craziness over here. Crazy.
I just can't wait till I can braid this.
Dude, honestly, that would be kind of legit. But at least you got a headband and shit. I don't have nothing. My hair's just going crazy today. Anyway, enough about our fucking awesome hair.
And our lives, you know,
and our
we got everything.
Sweet fucking lives. Everything, people. We don't need shit.
Yeah, I'm
We don't
driving
need
around in a 2000 fucking 4Runner.
Yeah, fuck you. We don't need any goddamn thing like you peasants.
The fucking electric car.
Get out of here. I got an F-150 peasant. Yeah. Oh, ooh. Look at that. Yeah, F-150. So stupid. All right. So last but not least, like always, before we get out of here, I would like to offer you a would you rather.
All
right. So the question is, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? And I'm talking with your fists. Like you don't have like a machine gun or some shit.
I mean, I can kick them, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, well then there'll be the 100 duck-sized horses then.
You're gonna kick 100 fucking duck-sized horses, or you're gonna drop kick? You could just drop kick one horse-sized duck.
I don't know. You seen fucking Peter fight that fucking chicken?
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
And that'd be terrifying, man. Imagine that big old duck square up. At first, I get scared of geese.
I guess, yeah, and that's not even that big.
Yeah, and them things, like when I was stationed up in Great Lakes, I'm sure you've seen them too.
Yeah.
Those things are mean.
Yeah, they are mean. They're mean and they're fucking, they're big ass geese.
Yeah,
but I was just thinking about it. Like one horse-sized duck is like, that's like an ostrich, no?
It's bigger than an ostrich.
Okay, so I'm thinking the horse size, so the duck's body is the same size as the horse's body.
That's what I'm thinking.
Right? That's got to be the equivalency right there, like the body size.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, yeah, honest, dude, that would be terrifying. You're right.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Thinking about that. I don't even want to fight a geese. Yeah, or goose. I said I don't want to fight a geese.
Yeah. Then what's called even if they just open up their wingspan, it just makes them bigger.
That's true, but their bones are hollow, so you could just break its wings. Pretty easy, I think.
Yeah, no, I don't know. You got to get a hold of that thing.
I don't know, Mike. You're pretty big. I think you could.
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'd rather kick a little horse. Cause I mean, I can go kick my dog right now.
Dude, I know, but you're gonna kick him 100 times. I would pull a hamstring after about 20.
After like 20 of them, the other one would be like, yeah, I guess we're not fucking with this dude no more.
No, they're still Russian. And I'm not talking they're Russian horses. They're
like Clydesdales.
Well, I'm just saying we gotta set the actual fight. Like, what are the rules? So the 100 duck-sized horses are, how much do they weigh? Like, yeah, if they're gonna be pretty dense. A horse is pretty dense, no?
I'd say about 35 pounds.
So you're gonna kick a 35-pound fucking animal 100 times?
I look at it, my dog. How heavy is Bo?
Bo's 28 pounds, 30 pounds.
Yeah, see, there you go. You can kick Bo all day.
I do.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just kidding, guys. I don't fucking kick my dog.
Now imagine doing that 100 times.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I honestly still think the one horse-sized duck. Maybe I'm just fucking confident. I think I might be overconfident, but I'm gonna go with the one horse-sized duck.
Will open up his wingspan. And
I'm telling you, their wings can't be that fucking hard though. Like, it can't be that hard to break their wings.
His beak will be harder. It's just.
I guess that'd be kind of. But if you avoid his beak, like, I think
eagles are pretty huge too.
Yeah, but they have a sharp beak and sharp claws. The duck doesn't have claws or sharp anything.
It's part of the bird family, man. They're terrifying.
The bird family.
They're fucking terrifying.
What about you guys out there?
I hate birds.
Apparently.
Yeah, I really do hate birds.
What do you guys think? Would you guys rather fight the one giant ass duck, or would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses? And,
exactly.
Leave your comments and stuff down below, or just wherever you want to respond to this dumb shit. All right, and the last thing we're gonna go ahead is something you're enjoying. I asked you last week, and you just said life, so you can't just say life again.
Oh shit! What? Oh, damn! Yeah. I had an answer for that one too. Oh no. Yeah, I got a fucking disease. I got a fucking addiction. That's the problem.
You got an addiction?
Yeah, man. Fantasy football, man.
Oh,
that's what's been tying up. That's just been tying up my fucking days.
All right, so you're promoting fantasy football for people.
I lost Cooper Kupp, man. God, he's out for 6 to 8 weeks, man.
Is it really 6 to 8 weeks?
Yeah, so I tried to pick up a receiver, man. I picked up two good. Well, I thought I picked up two good ones. So I picked up the dude from Green Bay, the rookie Watson, and then I picked up Tony because I got Patrick Mahomes as my quarterback. I was like, man, he'll go off with Tony. Guess what Tony did? Fucking got me zero.
Nothing.
Tony.
Did you guys do an auto draft, or did you guys actually sit out and?
No, yeah, we sat down. My buddy owns a restaurant, a little food shop, bakery, I guess.
Okay.
Not a big restaurant, but
we
sat over there.
Do you remember the name of the restaurant? I want you to promote it.
Fat Tuesdays. Everybody around here knows Fat Tuesdays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Respect.
If you ever see on my Facebook, man, I always share his food that
I've seen a lot of pictures of the stuff you post.
His shit's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, him and his wife.
I was trying to think of the last thing you just posted. I think it was from there.
Yeah, it was
like a sandwich or some shit.
Yeah, it was a sandwich. What was it? It was
good as hell.
nothing cheese. It should look good.
Yeah.
Was it type of Philly?
Really goddamn good. I don't remember. It had like a dipping sauce or something.
Yeah.
It should look really good.
Where's it at?
Fat Tuesdays.
It was a surf and turf Philly. It had Gulf shrimp, blackened chicken, smoked sausage, grilled onions, jalapenos, bell peppers, and mushrooms, topped with Cajun Philly cheese whiz. And he served it with red beans and rice.
Dude, that shit sounds fucking fire.
That's why I ain't lost no fucking weight, man. Because I hang out with these people.
You just blame him.
Yeah. On weekends, I got another buddy he does barbecue, and he usually sells his stuff up out. We go to a little local bar right outside the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And
well, you cook well too. I remember you would make the fucking
compared
crawfish.
To these guys.
Oh, really?
Compared to these guys, yeah. I was like, I don't even cook no more.
Oh shit.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah. I don't know. I just remember your shit was good. But
they'll treat me like fucking Chef Ramsay. Get this shit out of here.
And let me see. What am I enjoying? I just want to talk about real quick on YouTube. If you guys want to go watch it, it's called Death Battle. Basically, it's these two dudes. I say two dudes. It's cartoon guys talking about. They basically have like two fantasy people fighting, and like actually goes like in depth into like why one character will win over the other. But they always choose similar characters. So they did, for example, Sauron from like Lord of the Rings versus the Lich King from Warcraft, like the game that is the best game ever, right? So they like had those two fight. Or they did like Luigi versus like Pac-Man, and they actually like went into the fucking science of like Luigi and shit like that, and Pac-Man's fucking body and shit. Or for SpongeBob versus Aquaman. Like some shit like that.
Aquaman ripped the dude apart.
You would think SpongeBob held his own pretty good.
But they actually so animated of them fighting.
Yeah, and at the end of the episodes, so the first half, well, actually probably like the first like 2/3 of the episode is basically comparing. You know, it'll take like SpongeBob's stats or whoever's stats, and then the next part is the other character's stats, and then they will have them battle at the end, and it's usually like a 5 to 10 minute battle between the two, and then they talk about what happened at the end, like why that person won or whatever. And it's really entertaining. I really enjoy them. I was like binging them. So if you're into that kind of thing, just curious to see, random ass characters fight it out.
Do they take recommendations? Because me and my buddy, we thought about like something like that, but we'd like more like a Mandalorian against a Predator.
Oh yeah, I don't know if they have shit like that. And for recommendations, I'm sure you could just leave comments and shit like that for them.
I think it's pretty interesting, especially if they go through the stats like you were saying. Like,
yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool, like what they do, and they'll do even shit like that. Like they'll do Predator versus like Alien or something like that, and like actually look at like what the fuck is going on. Yeah. But yeah, so I really liked it. So yeah, give them a watch. Literally just search Death Battle on YouTube. So we got anything else, Mike? What are you thinking?
Like I said, go watch Black Panther 2. That was a pretty good one.
Go watch Black Panther 2.
Everybody enjoyed Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly. Be safe. If you're going to be on the roads, be careful. I know a lot of people are going to be driving. And don't go fucking dropping your goddamn frozen turkeys into fucking just hot oil. Like, don't be a fucking idiot. like people burn their shits down, their houses down every fucking year doing stupid shit like that.
You know how we had them safety briefs?
In the Navy, yeah.
Fucking, we had the one dude, because when I worked at Great Lakes, he had to give his little safety brief, and his was about frying a turkey. And he's like, he said something about same thing, no fried, no frozen turkey and stuff like that. He said, ain't nobody want no black turkey. We're like, man, what the hell? Jive ass turkey. Like, what the hell you throw that in there for?
Exactly. You just gotta get your fucking holiday racism out.
Yeah, this old jive ass
turkey. That's pretty funny. But yeah, so guys, just be careful, all right? Like, that shit's no joke. You don't want to fucking burn your house down right before Christmas. After Christmas, who gives a fuck? But before Christmas, don't do it.
You gotta enjoy the holiday. Oh, that's another thing about the Christmas, man. So
what?
Fucking, I was awake at 3:00 in the morning, and one of those infomercials came up.
For what?
You know those little light projectors that shoot lights up on and they really sold me because I was like, yeah, I do hate putting up lights on my house.
Oh yeah, you're talking about like the projectors on the outside, like you put it on your house.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it does look dull and gringy. And I was like, man, I really want to go buy one of these light projectors, man.
They fucking sold you 3 a.m.
Yeah, I was like, I was 3:00 in the morning. I'm on Amazon. I was like, let me see how much these things are. They're right. I can just plug these things in the grass and shoot lights up to my house.
I remember when I was a fucking
22,
kid.
Man, shit.
I remember as a kid, I would fall asleep at like, I don't know, maybe like midnight or something. I'd wake up like 2 or 3 in the morning, and the TV would still be on, and the fucking George Lopez song would start playing, like, the fucking
Lowrider, right?
Lowrider.
Yeah.
And I just remember waking up to fucking Lowrider. Lowrider is a little hot, all the fucking time. And I was just like, what the fuck? This goddamn George. Right? And it always fucking woke me up. And I was just like, I just remember George fucking Lopez and 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then there was another.
Because he had people jumping in the air, right?
Yeah, exactly. On trampolines.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was a fucking, what was the other show? Oh, there was another one. It was like, buy these fucking these 20 Christmas songs CDs or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I'd be like, what the fuck?
We got a collection. We put it all.
Yeah, exactly. One CD. Now that's what I call music. Volume 38.
I think I still owe Columbia House a lot of money because I got my free CDs and dipped.
Fucking dumb. All right. Well,
I probably hear about it at the pearly gates.
Yeah, they're not gonna let you in.
Yeah.
You owe money.
Yeah, you can't come in. I forgot my wallet down.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to the podcast. If you want to support us, feel free to head over to the website, www.talkintrashpodcast.com, and leave a recommendation. Just drop a line and say what's up. And if a website isn't really, or a web form, whatever, isn't really your thing, you can just email us directly, either at ramboss@talkintrashpod.com or ehle@talkintrashpod.com, even contact@talkintrashpod.com. You could also follow us on our social medias on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram by searching Talking Trash Podcast. You can also check out some other links on our website. You could buy us a drink on buyuscoffee.com, Talking Trash. If you're feeling charitable, you can also donate to the charities we support by clicking the links on their website. You'd be donating you would be supporting the Wounded Warrior Project, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, or St. Hugh's Children's Hospital. And as always, don't forget to keep talking that trash. Peace out.
Trash. Have a good night.
Take it easy, everybody. Peace out.
Happy holidays.